But anyway, Piero was, and also Piero lives a lot closer to me. So, Piero, how are you?
Very good, thank you. How are you?
Do you have a cold, or are you just asleep?
Piero, shalom.
Shalom, Piero.
Shalom.
How you doing?
Very good, thanks.
You're doing Tov?
I'm sorry?
He's not Jewish, Jeff. He won't even know that. So have you been watching the telethon, P?
Yes, of course.
So what has been your favorite part so far?
The dancing, of course.
The dancing rabbis!
And how much money have you donated?
Uh-oh.
So far, nothing.
Ooh,
well, no, Pharaoh's looking for a job, so this is not quite the time for...
I wonder if you can call and, say, I'll give you a quarter. How cheap are these Jews?
Hey, how cheap are these? That's a self-answering question.
Let's see if they'll accept a quarter.
I'm not going to do it. If you'll do that...
Yeah.
You'll call them and ask if they'll accept a quarter.
I got a quarter here. I found a quarter. You want it?
They'll probably hang up. They'll probably think it's an anti-Semitic prank, actually.
Yeah.
But if I mailed it in, the stamp would cost more.
That's true.
You're right. You have to tape it to the envelope.
Well, they can come and collect.
I used to do that. There were magazine subscriptions you could get, and for the token donation of a quarter, and so I have to actually physically scotch tape the quarter to a piece of paper to mail that in. I remember that. I hope it made it.
That'd be the question. You call them up and say, I have a quarter, but I don't have the money for a stamp.
So, Piero, so you like the dancing rabbis. Who else did you see on the show so far?
I don't remember anyone famous. I've been switching.
So you've been paying lots of attention, huh?
Well, I've been seeing on and off, flipping channels back and forth. So.
Did you see Jimmy Kimmel?
No, I didn't.
He was just on.
He was just on, while P was on hold. So am I the only Jewish person you know?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Well, P is you weren't born in Colombia, but you were of Colombian extraction, is that?
Yes.
And what kind of job are you looking for? We know a lot of people.
Okay, great. Well, I'm actually looking for something
Stripper.
I'm sorry?
No, go ahead, say.
He said a bad joke, that's all. Don't worry about it.
I do all the time.
The man in the booth.
Actually, I was working in the financial services, so...
You were giving people money and they fired you?
Well, not quite. Actually, this does dovetail into the second part of the show.
Wait, I have a good idea for him.
Yeah.
What I would do is log onto the computer to mortgagesrock.com.
Okay.
And if you do that, they can teach you how to sell mortgages to people.
Oh, cool.
Mortgagesrock.com.
Yeah. Did you know about that?
No, I didn't.
If you listen to my show, you would. You'd also know that, if you were in the theater.
But I would go to mortgagesrock.com
for all your mortgages.
Because they'll help you sell mortgages to people and you can make some money.
Make some commission. It's actually not a bad idea. And they're one of our sponsors.
I don't have all
guys.
All my ideas aren't terrible.
And they're Jewish guys, too. But, P, before I let you go, why don't you tell us, because you were fairly specifically affected by 9/11. You were working where and when and what happened that day and then after that?
Oh, yeah, I was working actually, a few blocks away on William Street. Pretty scary day, They were actually filming a commercial in our building. When each plane hit, the building shook, so I thought the camera fell. One of those big cameras you see on a TV set, so...
You mean no one told you a plane flew into the towers?
Well, eventually we did find out, yes.
Wow.
When you first...
I guess you have no windows in that office, huh?
It was windows off the world, yeah.
I was actually sitting on the east side of the building. So...
Oh, okay, I see.
Okay, so it's
So how did you get home that day?
Walked.
You walked... So, you walked home to Long Island?
I did walk... I wanted to walk in Uptown, cross the 59th Street Bridge. I took the E train to Jamaica on the Long Island Railroad, and it was lucky enough to grab a train home from there. So, I didn't walk all the way home, but I had to walk out of Manhattan.
Wow. And, so you, I guess, didn't go back to work for about 2 weeks. Your building wasn't affected per se, but how long were you, or when did you end up going back to New York and back to downtown Manhattan?
Actually, we did go back to work. Nobody worked in our office for the rest of the week, but we did have another office out of state in which we spent about a month going back and forth during all weekends. So we did go up to a different office out of state.
Ultimately, how did that business recoup? I mean, you're not with them anymore.
No.
So you don't really give a crap how they're doing. You kind of wish all the bosses were killed by those planes, don't you?
Hey.
Well, different set of bosses now. So.
All right. Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
But anyway, Pete, thank you very, very much. My friend Piero calling in from.
Wait, I want to know what his favorite Chabad moment was ever.
Favorite Chabad moment? Just the dancing part. That's all I remember.
How about the parties at Dave's house? Were they rocking?
Of course.
Well, yeah, he hasn't. After enough alcohol got consumed, there's really not that much to remember. No, I'm kidding.
How do you get drunk on kosher wine? That's what I want to know.
You need it's sweet, so you can drink a lot of it, but you need a lot of it. Buckets of it. And I think they put something in derma that triggers the alcoholic instinct. All right, Piero, thank you so much for calling in.
No problem at all. Thank you.
And I'll see you soon. And thanks for being part of.
And don't forget to log on to mortgagesrock.com to find a job.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank you, man. Have a good night.
Write that down. Mortgagesrock.com.
Mortgages.com. Thank you.
Okay. Not mortgages.com. Mortgagesrock.com. Okay. Bye, P. Shalom.
Shalom.
We will be back. We have another special guest in the studio with more of this special, crazy, and sad edition of Dave's Gone By right after this.